Welcome to Collecting Chaos and another Eternal Mylite project video. In case you haven't watched any of these, this is where I take 30 comics from my hoard, show them to you before I put them in Mylites, and then add them to my ever-increasing alphanumeric new hoard of Mylite comics. So let's get started. But first, go wash your hands. I'll wait. Well, now that our hands are all clean, let's get on with the video. I'm going to start with from Eagle Comics, 2000 AD Monthly, number 3. This is from June of 1985, and it's got some water damage. It probably could use a pressing. Might have to dig out my press one day and take care of that. Then I have from Quality Comics, 2000 AD Presents, number 16. And this one is from September of some year. I'm looking for the date. I do not see a date, but I'll figure that out later. Then from Eternity, I have The Trouble with Girls, number 6. I'd kind of like to get this series. It's a black and white independent comic, and this is from August of 1989. And The Trouble with Girls, number 7, from September of 1989. And The Trouble with Girls, number 8. I believe it's October. Yes, October 1989. And The Trouble with Girls, number 9. From November of 1989. And we'll just look at some of the art real quick. And yeah, it's got some nice black and white art in it. Next, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures, number 1, from Archie Comics. And this was published in March 1988. No, March of 1989. Of course, it was still owned by Mirage and the people that owned it. This was licensed by Archie. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures number 2 from May of 1989. And here's a second copy of that. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures number 3 from July of 1989. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures number 4 from September of 1989. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures number 5 from 1989, and this was in October. And here's number 6 from November 1989, and number 7 from December 1989. Number 8 from February in 1990. I like to show you a little bit of the art once in a while. And here's number 9 from March of 1990. And number 10 from May of 1990. And this one actually has the back cover folded. So it's going to have a little bit of a crease. That's a pretty major, I consider that a major defect. It'll drop the grade down a couple of grades. And this one has a crease on the front cover, and that's going to drop it down. But this is number 11 from June of 1990. And number 12, also with the crease on the cover. Just things I never noticed. July of 1990. Not worried about it. They're not that easy to come by. They're probably not really difficult to come by either, but most people I don't think collected them. Number 13 from August of 1990. Number 14 from September 1990, and this one has some ripples from probably some water or moisture of some sort. Number 15 from October of 1990. And here's a second copy of that. And number 16 from January of 1991. And number 17 from February 1991. And I have a lot more of those in the run, but I'm not going to show them all today. And here's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Meet Archie. And this was from spring of 1991. Good stuff. And now on to something different. Tex Benson from Metro Comics, and this is the first issue. Again, black and white. $1986. Here's Tex Benson number 2. I really liked the art, but man, they used a lot of word balloons. And Tex Benson number 3. And here's book number 30, Tex Benson number 4. And that concludes this episode of the Eternal Mylite Project. Hope you saw some things that you've never seen before. Maybe a few things you might want to consider picking up. Like Tex Benson, maybe. Or even Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures. They were not bad reads, as I remember. So, with that, that's going to be it for this video. So, keep your comics safe and keep yourself safe by washing your hands frequently. Bye.